House of the Dragon Season 2 Episode 5, and I hope you like hens made out of feathers because it's another filler thriller. Let's go. The episode kicks off in King's Landing, where Aemond is now wearing the Conqueror's dagger, which makes Alicent's spider senses tingle. The quality of oranges has gone down dramatically, don't tell Kristen Cole, and the head of Meleys is paraded through the streets.
Behold, the traitor dragon Meleys!
I thought the dragons was gods.
It's just meat.
Along with a minimally guarded cart full of Aegon, who was soundly burned to a crisp last episode.
Jaecerys!
Now, granted, I'm no maester, or psychotic Lord Commander / Hand of the King for that matter, but if it were me, instead of hauling Aegon back all that way over land on a bumpy cart, I might have considered helicoptering him to safety on Dragonback. Or, you know, taken to the nearest stronghold and airlifted in some maesters. But hey, each to their own. Gosh, severe burns is bad enough, but to be transported in a wooded... 7 hells, gentlemen, be careful, that's the king, you bundling band of baboons!
Is my son going to die?
I'm afraid I cannot say. Now, if you'll excuse me, Your Grace, these next hours are most critical.
Really? He survived for weeks in a box, but these next few hours will be critical?
Most critical.
Someone will have to rule in his stead.
Well, there's this new thing called the Hand of the King. You may have heard of it. And over in Crispo's apartment, the tequila is coming out. Oh, I see. I mean, Alicent starts investigating how things could have possibly gone so wrong at Rook's Rest.
What happened?
We took the castle. After Cole smashes it, we'll have Dragonstone effectively cut off by land.
I left a meager garrison behind to protect it.
The king. What befell him?
The Queen mustn't know.
His Grace fought valiantly.
And Aemond? What was his part in this?
I could not say.
Wait, why not?
The Queen mustn't know.
Alrighty then!
And over on Dragonstone, Queen and Council are frustrated, and not for the first time.
Duskin down, and Rook's Rest are gone.
Right, now they're completely cut off from the mainland. If only there were some other means of transportation.
The simple truth is this. We have more dragons than Aegon.
Anything.
We have Syrax, Caraxes, and Meleys.
Come on, guys, think!
Your sons have Virmax, Arax, and Tyraxes. Vale has Moondancer.
A total blockade of the shipping lanes will be in place in days, if not already. The narrow sea is ours.
Oh well, I'm sure you'll figure something out.
We still have no ground army but the one we hope that Daemon will raise.
Hey, he's undergoing vital personal growth, okay? Leave the guy alone. Men, am I right?
Do you take issue with me, Sir Alfred?
My loyalty to you is proven, my queen.
Oh yes, let's not forget that time when... Actually, who is this guy and when did he ever do anything?
It is merely that the gentler sex has not been much privy to the strategies of battle.
You've seen no more battles than I have.
And still, you dunk on JJ for being inexperienced.
You lack the experience. That's fair.
Vhagar is depleted after such a hard-fought battle. If we can strike King's Landing before their dragon is recovered...
Right, you could send Jaecerys and or Bela.
Then I myself must do it.
Sure, also not a bad idea.
It's out of the question.
Oh, off, who are these people?
What would you have me do?
Don't you dare answer a question like that. Speaking of Jaecerys, here he is getting increasingly frustrated at being sidelined while the girls get all the action.
It's humiliating, Bela.
She only protects you. You are the succession.
I must act.
If only an idea could pop into your mind, like, right now.
The phrase, Crick and Stark's greybeards are marching south. If his men had a direct route into the Riverlands, we would not have to wait for Daemon to act.
Oh, yeah, just like Game of Thrones. However, unlike Game of Thrones, the Riverlands are now mountainous, and Daemon is making a threat the Brackens cannot refuse.
Our terms are simple, Lord Bracken. Renounce the false King Aegon as a usurper, or your house burns.
We choose fire.
Wait, you can do that?
I did not think they would be so eager to die.
You should have indulged them.
I need them alive.
Well, stop making empty threats, then.
We have fought them for an age and more.
Then perhaps you could try less fighting and more persuading.
Ah, right. Wait, I don't get it.
There are things the crown itself must not be seen to do. Show them your worst.
Oh, dirty, dirty business. Got it. Can't wait to hear all about it after it inevitably happens off-screen. And over in the Vale, Lady Janedict Cumberbatch feels cheated on the dragon promised to protect her.
She sent two, both still wet from the egg. I do not recall you specifying the size of the beast in your request.
My sympathies for the death of your grandmother.
Damn, this alliance is coming apart faster than Daemon unbanishing himself. Back on Dragonstone, Rhae-Rhae is frozen in place as she opens up to her myserapist about the men in her workplace.
The way they spoke at my small council today.
My loyalty to you is proven, my queen.
They speak around me, not to me.
I could never doubt your capability.
They wish to keep me here, confined.
They betray their own smallness.
In truth, I cannot fault them.
You are your father's chosen successor.
If I had been a son, a sword thrust into my hand the moment I could walk.
Yes, then you'd be an irrefutable leader, just like wait.
Instead, I was given my father's cup.
And dagger. You were literally handed a legendary dagger with magical fire inscriptions and trusted with the mission to save the world. It's kind of a big deal for some reason.
I do not know my part, Masari.
Dumb.
What you cannot do, let others do for you.
Exactly. Now, let's think outside the box for a second.
There is more than one way to fight a war.
7 hells! What am I to make of this?
Easy, Robert. Look, I've got this great idea. Just hear me out. Let's send a handmaiden wearing a light disguise.
Wise move.
Into King's Landing.
Look at this idiot. One ball and no brains.
Okay, but we haven't had someone sneak in behind enemy lines for like 2 episodes.
Yes, it's been a long time.
And listen, they'll never expect us to be stupid enough to try it a 3rd time in a row.
Brilliant. Bloody idiot.
Well, I thought... I mean, it's that or doing the same thing that's been going on for 1.5 seasons now.
Do nothing. That's your wise advice.
I didn't say...
Do not underestimate your subjects.
Quiet, woman.
Hey, this is not that kind of show, Robert. It's 2024. Calm down, jeez.
Enough of this.
So, sneaking in behind enemy lines a 4th time in 5 episodes is a good idea, right?
Yes, it is.
And hey, seeing as we can't have a funeral for Rhaenys...
What does that mean?
Shut up, Sansa.
The thought of her lying in a field, broken amongst her enemies.
Well, they can always do a memorial like they did for Jaecerys. No way they'll forget about that, mark my words.
Did your grandmother ever tell you of the night she claimed Meleys? She snuck into the dragon pit?
Riveting. Well, at least we got to hear that story, unlike Lena and Vhagar.
The largest in the world.
Back in Harrenhal, the visions are far from over as Daemon...
My favorite son.
Ew, no! It's actually good writing, though, but ew! Moving on!
Our king's fate lies with the gods now.
Oof, dire news in KL. At least the balls are in good order.
The king cannot rule in his sleep. Now we must name a regent to take his place.
Told me we're not speaking of this.
Yeah, guys, the hand of the king is right there.
Did you have a candidate in mind, Your Grace?
Yeah, Cole.
Give it to Cole.
There is no other choice.
I myself served in this role for my husband.
You served him well when serving was safe.
You played your part admirably in a time of peace, Your Grace, but circumstances have changed.
Elaborate for the guy at the back, please.
The Dowager Queen is a woman.
There it is.
What would you say if in response to Rhaenyra's crowning we raised up a woman of our own?
Right, that would contradict Aegon's entire claim in the first place.
The obvious choice is Prince Aemond.
Won't somebody please think of...
The hand of the king.
I agree, Your Grace, it must be Prince Aemond.
Aemond is young, and his lack of restraint has already cost us dearly.
Oh, yes, lack of restraint, says the one who made a homicidal maniac her personal bodyguard.
Sir Kristen, what say you?
Am I the only one surprised he hasn't killed someone yet?
Aemond is the next in line. It must be him.
The hand wants no part of it.
It's agreed, then.
All right, whatever. Well, maybe now we can talk about that pesky blockade that sent the city spiraling into depression since episode 1.
Rhaenyra's blockade has placed King's Landing under strain, and those pressures will multiply quickly.
And we can burn the blockade while we're at it. That treasonous blockade won't last long. I plan to send Vhagar to burn it to ash.
Yeah, that one. No? Just a lingering shot of Alicent crying over her thoughts not being adhered to? Now, isn't that ironic?
What thoughts would you have?
I'm the king.
Oh, Alicent, did you think that being the Dowager Queen
Imbues you with wisdom. Those men at your council table earned their seats.
How the council tables turn. And since the lords in their castles won't rid the blockade, the common folk have every reason to leave.
The city's safe no longer. There is no food.
Excuse my French, but if you have no bread, maybe eat cake? Sheesh, tough crowd. Oh no, right on cue, but not in time. Classic hot tea.
By order of Aemon Targaryen!
Cannot keep us here!
To return to your homes!
We want me!
It's just me.
Uh-oh, wouldn't want to be a house dragon in this economy. And over at the Twins, Jace the Face is somehow the only one of the show's 8 dragon riders out securing allies.
Our Lord Grover Tully has not declared for Rhaenyra. Means death to bear steel against your liege. I'm sure my prince is aware.
Hey, look, a fellow Game of Thrones fan.
My Lord Father taught me it was death to bear steel against your liege, Lord.
Do you offer us your protection?
I do.
Wow, job done. That's 3 allies Jaecerys, 0 everyone else. Back at Harrenhal. Yay. Daemon decides that the best use of his time is to pitch in at the never-ending renovations, and he somehow knows about Aegon's condition.
That fool Aegon is unlike to survive.
And is it just me, or do you guys think that Alys the Barn Owl could be a product of Daemon's imagination after all?
A message, Your Grace. Fresh news from Stonehenge. The Blackwoods have overwhelmed the Brackens. House Bracken is yours.
Yay, dirty business paying off.
A few moments later.
The River Lords have come, Your Grace. They wish an audience.
The sacred steps on Bracken lands were looted and burned.
As were the fields and farms. The livestock was stolen, and our peasants put to the sword.
They pursued the women and the children. They were works of barbarity.
We shall not raise our banners for a tyrant.
Sees her? Back on Dragonstone, Rhae-Rhae admits to being wrong.
You were correct.
For placing her trust in a man.
I have perhaps erred in waiting for him to prove himself. I wish you to go to Harrenhal.
Wait, isn't Dragonstone effectively cut off by land?
After cold smashes, we'll have Dragonstone effectively cut off by land.
See, it's effectively cut off by... All right. Then JJ comes home to report, and Rhaenyra does what Rhaenyra does best.
Imagine, my lord, I must wait here, sending others to fight. Even you have managed to do your part, and I did not give you leave to go. I have done all I can from here. I need dragons.
Oh yeah, if only had some of those.
We have 2 large enough to stand against Vhagar. They are called Vermithor and Silverwing. There are those of our line who never ruled.
Oh, right. You mean like...
Bastards! It's a mad sword.
I mean, is it?
There are records here, surely, of our line.
There could be scores of them.
Well. Pushed into a corner, it looks like Rhaenyra might cede some of that trademark Targaryen firepower to the common man. A giving up of power to gain power, so to say. Just imagine if Ulf, Hugh, Alan, and Adam get a hold of a dragon each. The spectacle! With Aemon now indispensable as acting head of state, Vhagar becomes an emergency option only, as the Greens are running out of guns. And who will Daemon see in his next vision? This, perhaps, and more next week on House of the Dragon.